So I'm here at the birthday party. Whose birthday party are we at? Okay. So we're at the birthday party, and I got my Ngang. I don't know what I'm going to ask her, but I'm going to ask you a lot of questions, and please just answer them, okay?
You just ask me when I'm eating.
No, that's fine. In birthday parties we eat. Yanis, what's going on? You know what's going on? Is it your birthday?
It's his birthday.
Is his birthday? Yeah? Is this your birthday? Yeah, I'm taking a picture of you already. Good. Alright. Okay, so it'll be a little noisy, and the kids are in the background. Can you hear me well? All right. So update us. Give. So what is the state of the struggle now?
Well, like I said, the state of the struggle is strong, is doing good, is on track, and I say that because, like I said, we had gone out to do two things: to make our territory ungovernable, and the second was to get the international community talking and taking our case and pushing it further for us, because it's clear we didn't have the military might to stand up to the Republic, but we're not gonna sit back and be attacked when we are trying to be peaceful and then we don't defend ourselves. It would have been a wrong message. We're giving up onto the bully, the Republic. So I say it's on track because we've achieved those two things. Now, we've succeeded to make the land ungovernable. We've succeeded to make it a cost to the Republic that they did not expect. We've succeeded to make them understand that when somebody complains about something, you do not ask them, what are you going to do about it? Because you might as well, you might be surprised that they will show you what they can do about it, which is what happened. I think if the Republic knew that we could do something about it, they will not ask that question, which is a real warning to the Amazonians, Southern Cameroonians, that never again should you allow yourself to be preempted in the way that La Republic preempted us, disarmed us, and then was going all over the place, doing just whatever they wanted to do for 57 years. And then for us to complain and they ignore us and ask us what we're going to do about it.
A young man died before he was 21. The people couldn't understand why a man so young should die.
Dear friends, it was a sad happening that left the village in tears. An echo of their voices could be heard for miles as a sound.
One of the points was to get the international community talking. How are they doing? How is that working out?
I think they're doing exactly what we are expecting. They're not done, they're not concluded yet, but they're doing what we are expecting. T-Bone Nash, when he went to Cameroon, he observed what was going on and made recommendations, which I don't know whether the Republic is taking it or not, but it is clear what he said in his hearing at the Congress. He said that the Republic is not capable of solving this problem. And what he meant by that, from my understanding, is not that they didn't want to. No, it wasn't that they were not trying to. They were doing it their way. But what I understood when he says they are not capable is because for them to be able to actually do what it takes for it to be registered as though they're doing something, they have to expose themselves, and they don't have that ability. They are not good. They don't have the ability to be a judge in this matter.
Oh, you mean La Republique?
Yes, they don't.
No, what I think. Let me ask you this though: is the United States or any other body, any person actually expect La Republique to call Ambazonians and sit down with them and have
That's why I'm saying that they are not. Thibault Nash said they're not capable, and the things that they've implemented, like the Commission for Bilingualism and Disarmament and all those cultural things that they put together. First of all, if they thought that that was something that was going to work, they will fund it properly. They'll give it the necessary funds to make it effective. They didn't.
No, but
that's deliberate.
But is any of that answering the issues that Ambazonians are actually raising?
It's not. But that's my point. My point is that all what they are putting in place don't even work. How do you disarm somebody that you've fought and struggled and you cannot you have not been able to defeat them fighting? Then now you're going to order them to disarm? Does that make sense? What authority are you using? They've rejected your authority. They've said they're not accepting what you're saying. They're not going to respect what you're saying. And you are going around and saying that the way that you're going to solve the problem is to get them to respect by declaration.
No, did you ever think the international community was serious when they were when they're saying all of that? Are they serious?
Well, I think a lot of that will be what we do going forward, right? But I think that the international community has an interest in our area, and they are understanding the dynamics of the two Cameroons put in one, that is made up of significant fractures of ethnicities that have come together. And if they do not get in there in a timely manner and make sure that the right things are done, then it will not get better. You only get worse. So
no, but let me ask you this though. Ambazonia is not trying to be a community inside Cameroon, like you say. Yeah. Ambazonia is a state which has state rights.
Right.
They were supposed to come together as equal partners. And obviously the other part is treating them like they are their children.
Uncle, I didn't think that was what you wanted me to be rehashing, because that's common knowledge, isn't it?
No, when you say the international community is trying to understand ethnicities in Cameroon, yeah, they can go and understand Bamlekes and the Wondos and all of that.
Right.
But Ambazonia is not.
No, I think you got me wrong, because what I was trying to point out was that there's more dynamics on their side that can go even worse. Are you understanding? Mm-hmm. So our side needs to, where we have the ability to say no to wrongdoing. We are saying no to the wrongdoing of having dissolved the agreements we made, having reinstated their side of the country and not allowing us to reinstate ours. We are saying no to all of that. You
mean when they went back to calling themselves La Republique?
Yes.
And they're trying to have us not call ourselves as
the restoration law that they in their parliament they established that dissolved the union. Basically.
Okay, let me come. I'm not quite done with the international part. Okay. Do you really believe that La Republique is actually working to have a dialogue, or you think they're actually trying to defeat Ambazonians militarily on the ground?
I don't think that they're working to have any dialogue.
So are they deceiving the international community?
Yes, they are hoping that they can convince or stress us out, because they're not done killing us, they're still killing us every day. They just killed a little baby and then they blow the head of a man up, and today they killed about How many people in Bali?
At 7, I think.
So
Either 5 or 7,
killing.
the whole family.
They are still killing.
Yeah.
So these are not the people that are ready to make amends, to make peace.
A young man died before he was 21. The people couldn't understand why a man so young should die.
I want you to advise Amber Boys in conclusion, because that is really the force that is leading our
My
revolution.
advice to our Amber Boys is that they were not wrong to pick up arms to defend themselves. They've done a great job considering everything. We were not trained to fight. This fight didn't come out of us having been prepared for it. If we were, it would be good. I'm advising all Amber Boys not to give up their arms to La Republique. La Republique has a bad history of manipulating and killing people. You go from the Makiza time when they maneuvered the Bamileke people and the fighters surrendered to them and they killed all of them. You then look at the Bala time when they started agitating for changes in the school system and they said that they should come together and meet. When they meet and they did not hear what they liked, they arrested them and locked them up. When they locked them up, some of them ran to Nigeria, and we started the interim government came up. They went there and arrested Seseko and the rest, and then they are still in jail to today. So what I'm going to tell the Amber Boys is, if you give up your arms, if things they don't pass on my people, then you go hide your gun. She don't quiet. The weight. Never give your arms up. So Amber Boys, never give up. If you are tired, take a break. There will be new Ambers that will come and join. We are never going to give up to have our independence. The people who have interest in our land, we are just as good a people to negotiate with than having a middleman put a fist on our throat as to cut off the air in our body. So we are not having that. We have said it, we've sung it. We said you can either give us the independence or you kill all of us. And you've been killing, and we have not stopped. Even you heard Nambere, even with the frustration of all the wrongdoings of the IG, Sako regime in the IG, Nambere said he is through with La Republique. Have no dealings with them. He will fight. He will solve the problem in our area and fight La Republique. Unlike this Yannick, Kawa Yannick, I've tried to advise him. I understand his pain. I feel for him that he got discouraged because of the way they were managed. Some of us have tried to make sure those things don't come up. We've helped people who have been caught up left and right. He just happened to be a person who felt really upset enough to want to work with the military. I say, my brother, you are making a mistake. Many people have slowed down and gone and sat quiet. They have not gone to start showing the military where to counter our people. That is where you are going wrong. You're not going wrong for deciding to lay your arm in your backyard and sit quiet. You're not going wrong there, because our Amber Boys are voluntary military. They are not people that are paid, unlike La Republique's military where they are being paid and you have a contract, and if you go against it, they will come after you. No Amber Boy will be sought out if they decided that my own don't correct and I want go continue to help my kids until next time we think they'll be better. If I feel join, I go join. Nobody comes after you. What we don't like is when you've decided to step out to take a break or whatever, and then you become an agent of the enemy. That's when you put a dagger, you put a target to your back for people to come after you. I am advising against that. La Republique needs to change. That government is rotten. We cannot live our life under such terror. We need to rise. We are right. They are wrong. We need to stay focused. The international community will only do as much as we pressure them. So So we should not lighten up. And La Republic is hoping that they succeed in subduing us, and it will be our fault if that happen. We need to be regrouping now. We need to put ourselves together. Just when they're about to announce that they have conquered us, we come out in our powerful might and show them that no, you are going nowhere. We are still here, and we have not given up our arms.
Beautiful children of tomorrow generation, receiving one another, love shining from your eyes, judging a man for what he is, not by the color of his skin. Beautiful children of tomorrow generation, in your eyes all is right, on your shoulders not a care, thinking that it's great to be alive in this world of wonder. Beautiful children of tomorrow's generation. How can I tell you that this world is full of pain, the war and misery right of the day, that only struggling man can make it to the top, that your bright dreams of tomorrow are just an illusion. Whoa, beautiful children of tomorrow's generation. Oh, beautiful children of tomorrow's generation. Oh, beautiful children of tomorrow's generation.